I'm going to call on Senator King to begin the questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the courtesy. I want to thank both of you for being here. I hope you listened. There was a lot of praise for the VA in the last panel. There were some questions, but I think the consensus was that the veterans that have these SDID afflictions prefer the VA treatment system, and I hope you'll take that back to your colleagues. I do want to follow up on the comment that Ms. Bailey made about ALS affecting veterans in a greater proportion than in the general population. I hope that's something that will provoke some serious research. It strikes me that could be a very promising area of research, and also if something's dangerous for our veterans, we should know it. Dr. Scovell, is that something you're planning to pursue?
Yeah, thank you for that question. We are aware of the increased propensity of veterans to develop ALS, and that is included in our ongoing research to determine both presumed and causative agents. We have some suspicions and some thoughts on that, and there's ongoing research into that. But we do know that there is a correlation between having served and developing ALS. That is something that is in the literature, something that our Office of Research and Develop is looking at.
I hope that's pursued on an urgent basis. That could have enormous benefits if we can nail down a possible cause. That would be a huge breakthrough for thousands and thousands of people. Second question, and I apologize having to leave. I've got an appointment in my office that's already been waiting for me. Last fall, the VA indicated an interest in falls prevention, which of course contributes to these kinds of spinal cord injuries as well as traumatic brain injuries. You were going to establish, I heard, a falls prevention program. Is that, I haven't heard much lately, is that still in the works? I certainly hope it is.
So thank you for that question, Senator King. Falls prevention, I've been a clinician with VA since 1999. Falls prevention has been an ongoing effort. There may be some renewed attention to that. We want to make sure that veterans are not falling both in our facilities and in their homes. So that is something that is ongoing. I'd be happy to take that back for the record to get you details on anything that's new that's being done.
I'd appreciate that. 1 out of 4 people over 65 suffer a serious fall. It costs the economy $80 billion a year, 2/3 of which comes from Medicare. So this strikes me as low-hanging fruit in terms of healthcare cost, let alone the trauma to families and individuals that are afflicted by, as I say, traumatic brain injury, spinal injuries, and others. So I hope you will take that back and let's up the emphasis.
Thank you.
And Ms. Wickramasinghe, how'd I do?
Very well.
Pretty well.
You're more courageous than I was.
I noticed, Mr. Chairman, I didn't want to call attention to that, but you heard the testimony, and please describe the strategy for dealing with these serious injuries, SCID afflictions.
Thank you for that question, Senator. As mentioned before, the VA SCID system of care has 25 dedicated SCID centers and over 120 spoke sites. These are located within facilities which don't have our SCID centers. These spoke sites provide local primary care and SCID-informed care. Within our centers, we have large interdisciplinary teams that manage the complex care needs of our veterans, ranging from acute rehabilitation to ongoing care of secondary medical complications. We provide respite care. We have outpatient clinics. We have dedicated SCID home care programs, and we have dedicated SCID long-term care centers unique to VA.
Thank you very much.